Good Shabbos, good Shabbos. A good Shabbos, good Shabbos.
As you probably realize from my background, I am not home. This is not the usual background we have. I am in Chutz La'aretz and Baruch Hashem, but the Terumah must go on. So let's once again share a thought on the Vachadika Parsha. So this week we read Parsha's Terumah. When we started Chumash Shemois, I quoted the Ramban. The Ramban explains that this entire Chumash is defined as Sefer HaGolus v'HaGeula. But only the first four Parshas deal directly with Golus and Geula. As we all know in Parshas B'Shalach, we already sing the praise of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we say, Shiras Hayam. So why is the entire Chumash defined as Sefer HaGolus v'HaGeula? The Ramban explains. Geula is not only a function of personal freedom, of national sovereignty. It is only when we achieve the heights and the madregas of our Ovis Ekdoshim that we are defined as a redeemed people. That is the Shleimus HaGeula. So Chumash Shemois has three different parts. First four Parshios deal directly with Golus Mitzrayim and Golus Mitzrayim. Yisroi Mishpotim deal with Kabbalah Satorah, Ma'amad HaSinai. And then we have five Parshios from Terumah till V'yakel Pikudei that deal with Hakomas HaMishkan. And these were three stages. And only when we were once again Zaycha to the Shechina, only then were we defined as a redeemed and free people. So the entire Sefer is defined as Sefer HaGolus v'Hagula. But in this week's Parsha, there's an amazing medrash that gives additional and profound depth to the kesher between Yisro Mishpotim and Parshas Terumah. Yesh mekach shahamochroy nimker imoy. There is a purchase, an acquisition, in which the buyer not only buys an object or a property, the buyer buys the seller as well. And that is v'yosi lemigdash v'shulchanti b'soicha moshel amado v'doima. And Chazal share with us a beautiful moshel. There was a king that married off his daughter. She was a bas yechida. He loved her with all his heart. So he told his young chosn, Lifrish memena eini yocham. I can't live without my daughter. She is so close to my heart. But I can't ask you not to take her home. I'm so happy with you. I'm happy she got married to you. I love you as well. But I can't live without her. So what is my suggestion? Wherever you go, wherever you decide to live, have a room for me, and I will be with you. HaKadosh Baruch Hu knows in Torah, I don't want to leave my Torah, but I can't tell you not to take Torah, because it is my will and my wish to give you Torah. Bishvil Yisrael shenikuracious, Bishvil Torah shenikuracious. And I will dwell with you. So it is only because the Kodesh Baruch Hu gave us Torah that we were also Zeicha to Hashiras Hashchina. And the Kodesh Baruch Hu that gave us Torah gave us his very self. And he comes to dwell amongst us in the Beis HaMikdash. So let me say this. When you marry off a daughter, and you long for her, you miss her, so you come to visit your children. As long as they have Sholem Bayis, it's a pleasure to be with them. You just look at your son-in-law, you look at your daughter, and you have so much anonymous, and you're gratified, and you're happy. But if there is friction between the young couple, between husband and wife, we don't want to be there. It's unpleasant. And that is what caused Churban Beis Hamikdash. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, I gave you Torah. I want to be there. I want to live with you. But that is only as long as the husband loves his wife and respects his wife. And he has Makayim Ot Chazal, a demand. When there is friction between Klal Yisrael and the Torah, and they don't get along, there's a lack of love, there's a lack of respect, there's a lack of Kvoida Torah and Abbas Torah, then the king stays away. And that is what ultimately brought about Churban Beis Hamikdash. So when we learn the Parsha of Akomas HaMishkan, V'yosi li Mikdash v'shulchanti b'soicham, we should take upon ourselves. We are the Chassan, the Torah is the Kana. And the Kana's father, the great king, the Melech Malchei Amrocham, wants to live amongst us. We are required to love the Torah and to give kavod to the Torah. And then we are zeichet to Asheras Shechina. So on this very day and age, we still have Asheras Shechina in a different form. The Gemara in Megillah Daf Chavtes says, "Ve'elayim leMikdash mad b'kol hamakom asher yavayu shama." But we daven every day, and we hope, and we pray, and we believe, and we await, and we long. The more we love Torah, the more we respect Torah. HaKadosh Baruch Hu will once again say, "V'yosu li migdash v'shulchanti v'seicham." We should be zoche b'kora b'yameinu. And I'm quoting Rashi in Sukkah Daf Mem Aleph. We should be zoche b'kora b'yameinu. Z'abayis ha'shlishi she'onu mechakim mitzapim loi. Banui v'mishuchlan yered min hashamayim shenemar migdash Hashem koinenu yodech. We should be zoche to be as Geral Tzedek, to Yeshua Seilomim, and Binyan Beis HaMikdash b'mheru b'yameinu amen. Have a beautiful Shabbos.